What's going on, guys? I am here to try to dye my PSP translucent shell here. It's part of my journey to mod my PSP 1000. I already installed the IPS screen. It's actually laminated. You can see my time lapse of my installation. So the next step I want to do is give it a clear shell. Now, they don't really make them anymore for the 1000s. Purple atomic translucent shell. They don't really make them anymore, so I have to kind of do it myself. You can get them for the 3000 pretty easily. You don't have to do this process, but I was able to find someone that did this for a Wii clear shell, and they were able to dye it atomic purple. Look great. So I want to give it a shot. There's not many videos about doing this specifically for handheld, so just wanted to kind of share my process, and hopefully it turns out good. We'll find out. So let's get started. All right, so here's what we're gonna need. First of all, you're gonna get iDye poly. You're gonna need a digital thermometer to measure the boiling water. The shell is gonna be fully dismantled. I have a towel just so things will dry. Plates, there's gonna be with cold water as I transfer the pieces that are gonna be boiling here and dyeing. Transfer them over so that they don't get darker, so I can manage how dark I want these pieces to be. Let's give it a shot. I filled this with water. Now we're gonna bring it to boil. All right, looks like it started boiling, so we're gonna start adding our dye. Once I open it up, it's just these packets right here that'll dissolve, so I'm gonna put that in. There's also a color intensifier right here that I guess intensifies the color. Just plop this guy in, but we are gonna mix this till it's fully dissolved. All right, looks like I've been mixing this for at least 3 minutes. Everything has dissolved, so what I'm gonna do is now turn off the heat. I'm gonna move it over. I'm gonna wait for it to die down to about 140 degrees, so I'm gonna use my thermometer to check on that, because again, we don't want to warp the plastic. All right, I think time has passed, and I'm gonna check the temperature here, and looks like it's just under 140 degrees, which is great. It's exactly where we want it. All right, I'm a bit nervous, so we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, it doesn't float, which is great. So I'm gonna dump all of them. What we're gonna do is have them sit there for about 10 minutes and check up on them, see how dark it is, and might leave it for a little bit more. 10 minutes have passed. Let's see how they look. All right, I'm gonna try to put one in here. Yo, that looks awesome. And the reason I'm giving it a bath, from what I read, is so that it doesn't get darker. All right, let's get the other piece here. Look at that, that looks so good. Now that's purple. Here's the final product. It's still drying, so I think I'm gonna leave it overnight. Overall, it is looking pretty good. You can tell it's a night and day difference. I was trying to get it darker, but it just wasn't happening. I kept heating it up, leaving it longer, but it just wasn't doing its thing. So I think it's playing it safe is better, and I think once it's all together, I think the shade will be a little bit darker. And as you can see, that did not happen. It looks much lighter than when it came out of the pot, but it looks really good still. It's more of a violet, but once I install the components, it does look darker. Now, one thing is lighting will affect the color. So if it's daylight or if it's in a dark room, it'll look more purple or more light violet. In general though, my day-to-day, it looks more like purple, and that's what I was going for. So I'm pretty happy. It looks really good, and Honestly, the process was really easy. As far as the dyeing, installing this was a headache, but I'll make another video regarding that. But just the dyeing process was really easy. The only thing I want to emphasize is any imperfections of the shell, scratches, chips, or whatever, it will be emphasized and you'll see them a little bit more clear. And to close this out, I want to thank you for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Please like and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.